O'Neill families. It's Miss Marzullo. I'm talking to you today about the safety precautions that we will have to put in place as students return for in-building hybrid version next week. So the first very important thing that you need to do at home each day is to self-certify. So you'll have to make sure that your child does not have a temperature, is not having any symptoms that are related to COVID. And you will need to use this link right here, which I will share every day, or this QR code, which will take you to a survey with a few questions to self-certify. This needs to be done before your child comes to school. If you do not do it, we will be calling you to make sure that it gets completed. And then also, if you are in need of a thermometer to take your child's temperature, we have them at school and can give that to you. Step number 2, your child must have a mask on at all times. If your child is riding the bus to school, they must wear a mask to get on the bus. And it has to cover their nose and their mouth. And then during in school, your child will also need to wear a mask the whole time they are in the building, and it must cover their nose and their mouth. We will have some masks available at school if it gets dirty or you don't have one at home, but your child will be required to wear a mask. Number 3, social distancing. Students will be required to be at least 6 feet away from each other and staff at all times during the school day. If your child is returning for hybrid, they will be sitting in their desk the entire time they are at school and not playing, not jumping around, not in centers with other students. They will be in their desk 6 feet away from each other as well as the teacher. If your child is taking a bus, they will be sitting alone unless traveling with a sibling, and all buses will be distanced apart to allow them social distancing. A way to practice this at home is use a measuring tape or even a couch, which is kind of 6 feet apart, to remind your child that this is how far you will be when you're walking in the hallways, when you're sitting in your desks at school, anything like that. And then also, for our younger students, they are going to need to learn to zip their jackets, put on their gloves by themselves, as they will not have help with that from our teachers, even with tying their shoes. We are going to try our best to keep our social distance 6 feet apart from other students as well as the teacher. Also at school, we will be washing our hands constantly. We will be washing our hands as we come into the building. We'll be washing our hands at different times of day. We have different hand washing stations within our hallways so that students can make sure to keep their hands clean during their time in school. Just as a reminder, your child will not be eating breakfast or lunch at school, and we cannot allow snack to be eaten at school either. So masks must be worn at all times. I know it says right here only to be removed to eat or to drink. However, the district, we have now decided that there will be no eating within the classrooms and no eating breakfast or lunch in the cafeteria. So just so you are aware of that. We have different additional safety measures and practices, like I just said, with the no eating. And then there will be regular cleaning of the high contact areas each night. We also have a quarantine room within our school in case a student becomes ill with COVID symptoms during the school day. Parents will be required to pick them up and then get COVID testing to ensure the child and everyone else's safety. All visitors to our school will be by appointment only. Unfortunately, we cannot have volunteers within the classroom or even drop off of food because students, again, will not be eating at school. And so our office still will be open. And if emergency is needed, we are available, but we are asking for to call ahead if you need something from the office or you need to come into the building. Again, more details are on the U46 website. You could also use this QR code below. And if you have any further questions about the safety precautions that we will be having to get ready for school, you can always call the school or email me. And tomorrow, Thursday, October 22nd, I will be sharing information on if your child is on the A schedule or the B schedule for hybrid, or if you still chose distance, who your child's teacher may be, because more than likely you will be changing teachers with all these schedules. So again, if you have any questions about safety or future schedules, please call the school or email me, and I will help you as soon as I can. Thank you, and continue to stay safe.